What's up, girl? Thank you so much for tuning in. I said that during my last live that I would go live again, just because of the fact that my kids were acting crazy. And so I wanted to make sure that I address this topic on a video that would be able to be replayed. And it can't be replayed if there were so many distractions. My thoughts were not able to flow. And so that's super, super important. So the topic is how is it possible to be overweight and still be healthy? And so I got this in my inbox. And so I feel like if one person asks a question, then there's probably other people that are wondering the same thing. It's just that the person that inboxed me about it, they had the guts to ask. And other people, they just go about their way, or maybe it didn't strike them as much. But I thought this was a really, really question. Like when I got it, I was like, oh my God, thank you for asking that. That's such an amazing question. And I was like, I am going to go live on this topic to address the message for this. So it's your girl, Coach Indy. Shameless plug. If you are watching this live, then give me a hashtag live. If you're watching this on replay, then give me a hashtag replay. Boom. And so, shameless plug real quick. If you are wanting to lose 10 pounds within 30 days, then I would love to help you roadmap how to do exactly that with a nutrition audit, because I help plus size moms and plus size nurses be able to lose 10 pounds every 30 days without having to count carbs and without having to step foot inside of a traditional gym. Hey, Renee, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining. So, yeah, I thought this was an amazing question, and I had to come back and do it again because my kids were like all over the place during my last live. So, to answer this question, I had illustrated that there's so many other athletes that it goes in their favor to be heavy. So, for instance, shot put on track, they still had to do the exact same conditioning that we had to do as runners in the track and field conditioning. And track and field conditioning was hard, you guys, like hard AF. And then also heavyweight boxers is another example of a fully muscular build on someone's body that a fully muscular build on someone's body that obviously goes in their favor. Boxing goes by weight class. Welterweight is, the lighter weights. A lot of you guys know about Floyd Mayweather, super popular boxer. But the point is, powerlifting, football, shot put, what was the other example that I gave? I think it was boxing. But there's so many sports where having muscle mass on you, and I'm not actually like flexing right now, but having muscle mass on you goes in your favor. And so just because someone is heavy on the scale, or according to BMI standards, or according to like BMI standards, that does not mean that they are automatically unhealthy. It is body fat, visceral fat, fat that is surrounding your organs, that puts you at risk for like diseases and whatnot, like high cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure. And so those are the things that, you don't want to be at risk for. The saying goes that your DNA is like the bullets and the gun, okay? Your DNA is like the bullets and the gun, and your lifestyle pulls the trigger. So We all have imperfect DNA. Okay. So that's why they take your family history when you go to the doctor, because a lot of things can be hereditary. You can be more at risk if X, Y, and Z ran in your family or your genes or whatnot. But your lifestyle factors is what puts you more at risk for those things. Because if you have a lot of body fat, if you have a lot of fat surrounding your organs, then yes, you are going to be essentially pulling the trigger on those preventable diseases. And it's preventable through your lifestyle. So then the other point that I made is that someone can be 200 pounds on the scale and it can start out as body fat. However, if they are starting to go to the gym, they're starting to prioritize protein, they're starting to prioritize whole foods, then they can, and weightlifting. Turn that off, please. Turn that off, please. Thanks. Then they can start to go through a body recomp. So on the scale, they may still stay at that 200 pounds. However, when they are putting on more muscle mass, then their muscle is more dense. So a pound of fat and a pound of muscle. A pound of fat and a pound of muscle weigh the exact same amount. However, muscle tissue is a lot more dense than fat. And so they're going to start to look more lean and look more sculpted and look more toned the way that they want. And so you'll see the change in inches. You'll see the change in before and afters. You'll see the change in strength gains, but it's the same 200 pounds. So yes, by BMI standards, someone is going to be overweight. However, they made the lifestyle changes. Come on, okay, sorry, let me digress. I'm getting a little bit passionate, but all I'm trying to say is that someone's pounds on the scale is not the best representation of someone's ability to be an athlete or perform in their sport or be healthy. And then the other thing too that I want to talk about is that plus size is just a size. So I was saying in my other live that I've always been bottom heavy. Like I've always had butt and hips and all of the things. I've always had butt. I've always had hips, and yeah, I've always been bottom heavy. So even when I was in high school, I wore the size 11. And the Hollister and Abercrombie jeans, and that's like literally the highest size that they had. So that's why I remember being that size 11. But small, I said small, but up top, I was always an extra small, probably at my biggest before having kids, maybe a medium. So yeah, I was built small up top, bigger at bottom. And that's why I say I like being the current weight that I am, because I like having breasts. And breast is fat tissue. So obviously putting on more weight, then you are able to have more breast tissue. But anyways, size 12 is where plus size starts for a lot of stores. Like I know when I shop online at Shein.com, when I'm looking for a size 12 to wear, it's considered an extra large, and sometimes it's considered a plus size. So that's literally just a size. Just because someone is a size 12 does not mean that that person can be a size 12 and be muscular, or they could be a size 12 and have body fat. Size 12 could look very, very different on two different people. Oh, now she's being good. But a size 12 can look very different on two different people. And that's why, Those Shein pictures are very funny. Like when somebody is like saying like this was the expectation, and then this was the reality. And how they'll say like, the body doesn't come with the outfit because because you wear the same size as the model, that doesn't mean you have the same shape as a model. That doesn't mean you have the same body composition, right? So the body don't come with the fit. But yeah, so 200 pounds on the scale can look very different on two different people based off of muscle, based off of body fat percentage. A size 12, which starts at plus size, is just a size. It can look very different on two different people. That doesn't mean someone does not eat well or that they don't work out. And then the other thing too is that there are so many examples of so many different types of athletes, like heavyweight boxers, shot put, and track, power lifters, all of the things that are football players that are really good examples of athletes that are still athletes. However, they have a lot more body mass on them. So I hope this answers that question. I thought it was such a good question. I was like, oh, that's so good. I'm going to go live about that. So, and she knows who she is. She'll probably watch this one on replay and do curls with my daughter. But I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. If you want a roadmap made of how to lose your next 10 pounds in 30 days, I would love to get that roadmap made out for you completely free with a nutrition audit. Just give me a hashtag free down below, and we will chat more about that. And yeah, as always, it is faith, consistency, and hard work that is going to get you to your goals.
And this is Mom's address.
You can't be giving my address to the Facebook, y'all.
Mom, this is not real. This is not real. I did not do it right.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Hopefully I won't have to film twice because of my crazy kids. All right, bye.
We have to go to school.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.